Hi, this is Georgianna Shea, and we are doing case number 5, Tom, the 19-year-old male model. Hi, Tom. My name is Georgianna Shea. I'm a nursing student at UMass Amherst for the DNP nursing program. I know that when you came in today, I gave you a bunch of paperwork to look over and review. Do you have any questions on that right now?
No, it's fine.
Okay, so one of the forms I had you look at and sign was a consent to treat form. That form tells you that everything that we say today will be confidential and will remain confidential unless you say something that makes me think you're going to hurt yourself or hurt someone else. And then we'll have to talk a little further about that, and I will probably have to contact crisis in that case. Okay? Do you like to be called Tom?
That's fine.
Okay, Tom. So in case you need to contact me after you leave today, you can call crisis. Do you know the number? No, it's 413-733-6661, and I'll give you a card before you leave today.
Okay.
You can call them and they will get a hold of me. Okay? So what brings you here today, Tom?
Well, I went to my doctor's just for like a regular checkup, and he said that he's really worried because from the last time he saw me, I've lost about 60 pounds or so, and he did a lot of work and it says I was anemic because I was just very tired, so he wanted to know if I was eating, and I said I'm not. So he told me that I should come to see you to see, I don't know, to see what happened.
Okay. So why don't you tell me a little bit about what's been happening?
I mean, I'm just not eating. I don't want to eat. If I don't lose weight, I can't do what I love to do. So I'm not going to eat.
So what do you like to do?
Well, I mean, I've been modeling for the past year and a half, but that's all I wanted to ever do. But over the past few months, they said I can't do it anymore unless I lose weight. I was too fat. I didn't know what else to do. So if I can't model, what am I supposed to do? So I chose not to eat because that's the only way I knew how to not get fat again or to not lose what I had.
What kind of modeling do you do?
Well, I grew up in Western Mass, but I always wanted to go, to the big city and do something. So I moved to Boston, and it didn't start off as me doing, much of anything. Just kind of like at the mall, I do like some photo shoots for like JCPenney's or local stores. But then I got involved with like all the sports teams in there. So I was doing like promos for like the Bruins or for the Red Sox, like on the commercials or for the clothing line and stuff. And things are going really good, but it's just not. There's just a lot of people want to do the same thing.
Are you in school now, Tom?
I dropped out when I moved to Boston because that's all I wanted to do. I didn't care about going to school or getting a high school diploma. I just want to be the person in the magazines that you grow up looking at, or there's people in commercials that people say, "Oh, I wish I could be in a commercial." I just don't know what to do if I can't be a model.
Did you complete high school?
No. I dropped out like at the start of my senior year. Like I said, I just went to Boston like in August, so I didn't really go to my senior year. So.
When do you feel like this all started happening, where you feel like you're too overweight?
I mean, probably started in like December and January. Um, I was working with the Bruins, and then we're supposed to be transitioning the company I used to spring training for the Red Sox and stuff. And if they only buy certain sizes that people can wear, because they don't want to show models wearing too big a clothes. They want people to, like the ideal fit. So I feel like they must have changed the sizing or something, because I was always a medium, and then they said I was a large, and then they didn't want me because the shirt didn't fit right. And my agent said, if you lose this account, you're going to go back to doing the ones at the mall. If you go back, you can't go. You're not going to get back. You're not going to go back up. Why would they call you back up? There's other people. So January just sucks.
So what is your current weight right now?
I mean, I went to the doctor's like last week, and then I made this appointment. He said it was like 130 or something. To be honest, I haven't stepped on a scale since.
What do you think would be your ideal weight?
I don't know.
What size are you looking to be?
I don't even know anymore. I mean, I thought I was fine before, but if I can't be a model, they're saying I have to lose weight. I mean, small? I'm 6'2". I don't know how I'm supposed to be in a small. I mean, but this is all I have. So whatever they tell me, I have to be. I mean, I don't have a choice. This is who I am.
Have you ever spoke to anybody before in the past, or gone to a clinician or a psychologist?
Well, I had to go counseling when I was like in elementary school, because my parents divorced, and I don't know. I guess it's just like standard that they send you to there. I mean, so I only went there for a short time, and then my dad said to have to go anymore. But no, I never really did anything else.
Do you think that helped you at all when you talked to someone?
I didn't feel like they heard me. I mean, I was just a kid, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think people understand me then, even now.
When you were living at home before you moved to Boston and you had these modeling jobs, did you have any problems then? Feeling this way?
No, but I mean, it's different there. I mean, in Western Mass, it's not the same as Boston. It's just, you know, different expectations, different, you know, money, different everything, opportunities. It's not the same. It's like playing single A baseball compared to like triple A trying to get to the majors. I mean, you can't go back and jump with single A and think you're going to get back. You're not. But the weight thing just happened, I guess.
Okay. So let me ask you a couple questions. Do you drink any alcohol?
No.
No. How about caffeine intake?
Yeah, I drink probably 2 to 3 cups of like black coffee or black tea a day, just because it helps me not eat. So I don't want to eat.
What about cigarettes or chewing tobacco?
No, I don't do any of that.
No, do you take any kind of medication at all?
Well, I wasn't before, but my doctor, when I saw them, did the blood test, and was saying that I needed to take iron or something because I think he said I was what do you say? I don't know the word. Iron deficient.
Okay.
Because I was like tired, and I mean I don't eat meat like at all usually because it's just fat. I guess I don't know. So I've been taking those for about 5 days or so.
Okay.
I don't really want to, but.
So the only medicine that you take is the iron,
Mm-hmm.
and that was just started recently,
Mm-hmm.
within the past week.
Mm-hmm.
Have you had any other illnesses or surgeries?
Like ever? Or
Ever, yeah.
Ever? I mean, I had surgery on my ankle when I was younger because I broke it. I've been to the hospital for like being sick, like a cold or something, pneumonia, as a child, but no, nothing recently since moving, I guess.
Do you have any allergies to anything?
Penicillin.
Okay. So let's talk a little bit about your general health.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel you are? Do you feel like you're in good health or poor health? I know you said you were tired.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I know what good health is anymore. I'm just so focused on being a model. I don't know if I even care if I'm healthy or not healthy. I mean, I'm always tired. I mean, I sleep a lot, or I want to sleep a lot. I don't know if I actually do. I was getting headaches a lot. Very irritable. Feeling overwhelmed with everything. My stomach hurts. But I don't know why. I don't know why I might have a headache all the time or feel dizzy. Does that could help? I don't even know.
Do you feel like you're in any physical pain?
I mean, my stomach hurts. I don't know. It's like it just feels.
Does anything make it better?
I mean, sometimes if I drink a lot of water, like a lot of water, it makes it feel full. But usually I just drink coffee or tea, and it just makes it feel like I want to throw up.
How about eating? Tell me a little bit about how you eat. Do you eat 3 meals a day? Do you eat every 2 hours?
Eating, to me, is not something I think about. I actually think about how not to eat.
Okay.
I've actually not eaten today at all. I don't really necessarily have plans to eat today at all. Yesterday I had like a half of an English muffin, and then I had 1 baby carrot, and then I had 1 grape. They're spaced out throughout the day, so it felt like I was eating what other people were eating. Some days I don't.
How long has that been going on for? You've been eating this way?
It started like in January when that happened, but it's just been getting like less and less. Like I don't care. Like, I don't even buy groceries because there's no point. I'm not gonna eat, so why buy? So it's just been getting worse. I guess. I mean, the least I've ever eaten in the past 3 weeks or so.
How many calories a day would you think you can consume?
I try to keep it under 300, and that's including whatever I eat, and then also like tea or coffee, and then gum or mints or throat lozenges. All that together has to be under 300. But for the past week, it's been under 200. And I don't even know where I got that number from. I just kept taking stuff off.
What about protein intake? You told me a little bit about some carbs and some vegetables and fruit. What about protein to help with muscle growth?
I don't want to gain muscle now. I don't eat meat. I haven't eaten meat in a long time, maybe 8 weeks or so. I mean, I think once or twice a week I eat like nuts, like or peanut butter, like I have like a spoonful or something. But if I eat that, that's pretty much my whole day of intake because I know protein's fatty and I don't want to gain anything.
Do you exercise regularly?
I mean, I was before because I first started, but I don't really have the energy to do anything anymore, to be honest with you. I didn't even want to come here today.
Because you were too tired, or you just didn't
Just
feel the
I
need of it?
I just don't care. I don't know how this is going to help me get back into bottling. And that's all I want. I don't really care about, like, general stuff. I just want to be fat.
Do you wear glasses? No. How about your heart? Is your heart in good health? Has your doctor ever said that your heart rate's too low or too high, or your blood pressure is too low or too high?
Like before? No. Like a normal kid.
How about now? Do you ever have palpitations?
I mean, sometimes I feel dizzy. I don't know
Just dizzy?
really what that is. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, my doctor said that it was a little bit low when I went and was anemic, but I don't really know anything about what it's supposed to be, to be honest with you. So I just know what he said.
And you told me that your stomach bothers you. How about your bowel patterns?
Well, I do a lot of cleanses.
Okay.
So I do that like once a week, every week for the past 6 weeks. But if I don't do that, I don't really go regularly. I'm not eating a lot, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
And the iron will constipate you, so you do have to make sure that you're drinking enough and eating the right foods to help. What about bloating? Do you ever feel very bloated or have any nausea or vomiting?
I mean, in the morning I feel nauseous because I don't, like I said, don't eat. And then I drink tea at night to try to fill it up or to fool it. But no like throwing up because of the nausea. I mean,
when you say because of the nausea, do you throw up for other reasons?
Yeah. So every day after I eat whatever the meal is at like lunchtime, I throw it up. I make myself throw up. Because I just feel so guilty about eating. I just can't stop it. I just go to the bathroom and then I feel worse about making myself do that. I don't know what I'm even eating. I just throw it up and then I don't know. Can't stop.
Is it something that you want to be able to stop?
What?
Have you noticed that this is becoming more of a problem?
I just want a model. That's all I want. I just want to be a model. I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know what to do to get it back. So I don't even know how to answer that because I don't really know what I want anymore besides the model. And the only thing I can control is the food. That's all I can control is how much I eat and don't eat. I can't control who hires me. I can't control the way I look anymore. My face is all bloated because I'm throwing up every day. I got blood vessels. I can't sleep. I just want to sleep. It's just I can't control anything else.
How about your dental health? Do you see a dentist?
No.
No. Do you ever get any mouth sores?
I mean, my mouth, I think probably because of all the candy and stuff.
Okay.
But I can't, I have a job. I can't just go to the dentist. But I mean,
You don't have any other occupation right now besides trying to get modeling jobs?
that was it. That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do.
So let's talk a little about your family and your social life. Where do you live right now?
Staying in Boston with a couple other friends that I met through the agency. It's kind of like agency housing. It's not really my own place.
Through the modeling agency?
They pay for it as long as you work there and everything.
So you don't have to really worry about your rent right now.
They take it out.
They take it out. Not getting paid.
Yeah. But I was getting paid.
When was your last job?
January 23rd.
So it's been a while.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about your family.
My mom and dad divorced, like I said before. When I was a kid, mom passed away. When I started middle school, dad passed away freshman year of high school. So it's just kind of I didn't have any brothers or sisters.
No brothers or sisters?
It was just me on my own. So I went and stayed with my grandparents on my dad's side.
Okay. So have you ever had a history of depression that you know of before this? Did you ever feel sad, lonely?
It's
before
hard.
you moved to Boston?
It's hard when your parents die, especially they're divorced. And mom died, and then dad died, and then it's just like, who else is gonna die? So that's hard to just not feel like you have anyone, I guess.
But like you said, you never saw any counseling
No,
except when you went for your parents' divorce.
Yeah, it's never like how I feel now.
Okay.
It was just feeling like you're alone, I guess, in some way.
Do you ever have thoughts of suicide, of hurting yourself?
No, I mean, I don't want to hurt myself. I don't want to kill myself or do anything like that.
how do you feel that you're not eating is keeping you healthy?
I don't even know if I care about health though. I just care about my next contract. So, because if I was healthy before and they said I was fat, I don't want that.
Okay.
I can't go back to that. So, maybe, I don't know what would be healthy.
How about anxiety? Do you ever feel anxious?
Well, I mean, I've been feeling anxious because I haven't got a new contract, and the other people in the place I live are all getting, those contracts, and there's a lot of pressure to either get a contract or you're going to be kicked out of not the agency, but of the housing. So,
Okay. How about any panic attacks?
I'm not sure if I ever had a panic or what that really is. I mean, sometimes I feel overwhelmed.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I mean, at night, sometimes I wake up and I'm just like so nauseous and so, I'm not going to say hungry. Stomach pain that I feel like I can't calm down. I also feel sometimes like that if I don't throw up right away. But I don't really know if it's panic attack or just anxious or something.
How about, have you ever had experiences hearing voices or seeing things that other people haven't heard or saw?
No.
No. How about going out with friends and social life? Do you tend to go out in places, or do you tend to more stay at home to yourself?
Not since January. Usually I go out every day. It's Boston. You can find a bar open, or you can find a club and just hang out. And if you're not drinking, or go to all the games, you can go to the Sox games, the Bruins game, any game you wanted to if you work there. I don't do anything. I sit in my room. I count calories. I don't even talk to the people that live with me. Never mind anyone at home. I mean, when you're a model, you have tons of people on Instagram that want to live yourself. No, I don't care. I haven't posted anything in over 90 days. 90 days. There's a time I can go 90 minutes because that's how you get exposure. No, I don't care. I don't feel like I can post anything.
Well, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. Oh, and this is just to evaluate your cognitive status, so your mind, just making sure that you understand what's going on. I ask this with all my clients, okay? I'm just going to tell you 3 objects, and I want you to remember these objects, okay? Bottle, candy, cat. Could you repeat those for me?
Bottle, candle, candy, cat.
You say it one more time.
Bottle, candy, cat.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to ask you that again in a little while, okay? All right, so can you tell me what day it is today?
Saturday.
Saturday. What time is it right now?
About 2 o'clock.
Okay. And where are we?
At the clinic.
Okay. And who is the current president right now?
Obama.
All right, Tom. Well, remember those scales that I had you fill out in the beginning of our talk? I looked them over earlier, and they do seem to show a little bit of depression, which is what you were talking about. I do feel that you have a moderate to a mild depression. Do you agree?
I'm depressed. I don't know what level.
But you do feel sad.
I don't want to be like this.
No, I also think you might have what is called anorexia. Have you heard of that before? Yeah. So what I want to do is get you some help for that, okay? Mm-hmm. So let's review a little bit about what we talked about. So you've told me that you're a male model. You live in Boston with some friends. Yeah. You've been feeling sad for a little while. A few months now. Right? You have some anxiety. You have some control issues with food being something that you can control. When nothing else around you, you feel like you can control, correct? You're having stomach problems. You're feeling bloated. You vomit after you eat. Yeah? Mm-hmm. You've been taking iron because you're anemic, and you've had a huge weight loss within the past 2 months, you said? Is that right? 60 pounds. Okay, so what I'm thinking is that we might be able to get you into a facility to help you with the eating disorder, okay? And with that, it might help with your depression. Would you be willing to try this?
What is it?
So what I would have you do is go to a place called the Walden Center. It's located in Worcester, Massachusetts. There they'll help you with the eating disorder and get you to figure out what to do so that you can become healthy again. And with that, you may be able to model again. Do you want to give it a try? Yeah.
Sure. That's what I'm modeling. I don't know what to do anymore.
Well, we have to get you healthy before you can actually get back to modeling. Okay, because right now this path that you're on is not going to lead to health. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll have you go and get some labs done, okay, to see where you're at. And I'll try to make arrangements to get you into the Walden Center and try to get you help. In between now and then, you can reach me through crisis, and we can meet again if it's going to be a while before I can get you in there to talk again, okay? Do you remember what those 3 words were that I asked you before?
Bottle candy cat.
Good job. Do you have any more questions or anything you want to add to today's meeting?
Thank you.
Do you feel like we have a good plan in place? Yeah. Is this something that you want to do? Okay. So I will get you all that information and we'll get you down the road to health. Okay? All right, thank you.